welcome back to the channel. I'm the Model Horse Maniac, and we're doing something a bit different today. Well, this is another unboxing, but this isn't really one that I could put on the table because it's a bit large, although in all fairness, not as large as I thought it might be. So we're doing a My Little Pony unboxing, and we're going to start off with G1, and we're going to start off with the My Little Pony Dream Castle from the 1980s, Generation 1. And this, I've been on a little bit of a playset, honestly, like buying spree recently. Like, I didn't really have any of the playsets prior to the beginning of this year, other than the Pretty Parlour and Baby Bonnet. But now I've got the nursery, I've got the schoolhouse, I've got the show stable. Like, it's gone a bit wild because I keep finding them for really good prices, and like, I'm quite picky about wanting them complete or almost complete, and I believe this is pretty much complete, apart from I know Spike is missing, which is a bit of a bummer. But like, the rest of it was complete, and this was a really good price. And I was worried about how it was going to be packaged, but it was actually packaged. It had bubble wrap around it, lots and lots of tape, which is a nightmare, which is why I've already taken out the bubble wrap. And I can't, like, it's not rattling or anything, so I think we're fairly okay on the packaging, because these are now like 45 years old and they are quite fragile. But let's see what's in here. I have no idea what the Dream Castle looks like. It actually looks smaller than I was expecting, because I was imagining it being absolutely massive, but the box is smaller than I thought, which is good. Really, really good, actually. Because I've put off buying the Dream Castle because I don't have anywhere to put it. As you can see, it's already overflowing. I don't know where I'm going to put this as it is. But they're only going to get rarer, and it was a really good price. So, and I can immediately see a box of accessories, so we'll probably look at this on the table. We'll just get the big stable out of the way. But this looks like it also has some other accessories in it that aren't from the show stable, but it's mostly from the show stable. And we've got really nice packaging again. Thank you to the seller. We also included a lovely note saying thank you for buying my ponies, so it's always nice. This is a turret, and this is another one. And there should be another one somewhere. Oh, it's a little one. It was in the... Right. Let's try and get this out of here. And try and be gentle. The box is already pretty broken, but I really don't want to drop this because these are pretty fragile now. Just like the plastic is fragile. Not like emotionally fragile, just physically fragile. But this looks to be in really good condition. It is a lot smaller than I was expecting anyway. Got another little thingy. I have no idea like how to open this. Yeah. Try and be gentle. Looks like there's a hinge somewhere in there. Ah, there we go. So it folds out like that. It looks like we've got 2 more turrets to put on. And as you can see, this is in really good condition. It's still got most of its original stickers, and like, I so often see parts of this stable. Like, I see this bit a lot, or I see like this bit a lot. But this looks pretty good, Nick. So we'll now go onto the table and we'll have a look at the accessory bag. So I've retreated back to the table so you can have a closer look at everything. Tried to get the castle mostly in shot, apart from had to put the turrets off, and one of the stickers just fell off one of the turrets, so I'm going to have to try and glue that back on. But yeah, let's have a look at this bag of stuff. I will say that you can tell this was like stored in an attic for ages or whatever, because it's really dusty. Like, it's got that sticky feeling on your fingers, but there's no point in washing my hands because I'm just going to get them dirty again. So we have this little yellow basket, which I'm guessing goes on here, which is meant to transport Spike. I'm pretty sure we don't have. Not unless I have actually before bought My Little Pony lots and thought that there was more missing, and then they found bits, which I'm always really grateful for. And then we'll get Majesty out of the way. This does have a Majesty in it. I already have like 2 Majesties, also with the little yellow crown on. And all of my Majesties are in quite bad condition with haircuts. This girl also looks like she's had a haircut. But she's in reasonable condition other than that. She's got like some discoloration there that the camera's not really picking up, and again on her backside, but I should be able to sun fade her in summer. And hopefully she's the same as one of my other Majesties, because I think I have a blue-eyed Majesty and a purple-eyed Majesty. This one's purple eye, so hopefully she'll be similar enough that I can actually get one off the display. Is she going to stand? Yeah, she will stand. And then we have a little mirror with her name on it. Everything's sort of tangled up in here, but we have, this is one part of the throne and this is another part of the throne, which is going to go together really like that. Has to be quite a big throne, I suppose, because it's a pony. And then we have this little blue box, which is empty. It goes somewhere up there. We then have a whole tangle of stuff. We've got these jumps, and it comes with these 2 yellow hoop jumps. We've got, this is a rarer piece. I've actually already got one of these. This is, I can see the back of it in here. This is broken, like most of them are broken, but it looks reasonably fixable. This is like the baby buggy that came with bow tie and baby bow tie. So I do already have this, but I'll probably keep it on display anyway, because I also have Lemon Drop and Baby Lemon Drop, and they had a different coloured buggy, but I don't have it, so I'll probably use this one for them in the meantime. And this is a nice piece. Like I said, this is a slightly rarer piece, not so much in the UK, but I've heard a lot of people complain about how they can't get it. And we've got yellow table. We've got this, which is one of the things that I was happy to see, because these are like the felt blankets. Who keeps these? Or who like knows that they're My Little Pony to put them back in the box with the My Little Ponies? So that's the felt that goes on the throne. And while we're on the subject of felt, it also has all of the little, I believe this is, I'm probably not going to be able to reach to put them on from here without knocking the camera over, but these all go up here. And I believe we have all of them. Yeah, we do. We've got 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we do have all of them then. I thought it was missing one, but doesn't look like it, which is good. We've got the horseshoe stand. And then we should have 4 horseshoes as well. Yep, we do. 4 little plastic. 3. I've just dropped one. 4 little plastic horseshoes, which I'm sure clip onto her somehow. Oh, right, they just, yeah. They literally just go on her feet like that. That's pretty cool. That's a nice little touch. And they all can go in that and put her on a throne, actually. It's closer. And then we have this little, like, hat, which I'm pretty sure is meant to have some ribbon coming out the top of it, but that's not exactly a hard thing to just put some more ribbon in. We have a couple more things that belong to this. We've got the shooting star brush, and we've got both of the little goblets. And then we also have a few extra bits, but I've already actually got most of them. I have a couple of bits, the only 2 bits I already have from the Pony Love set, obviously. We have them again. And then we have a red crown, which is My Little Pony. It's some sort of like UK fashion pack. I've got the white version. And then we have this little green comb, which I have no idea what this is. So if you know, let me know. I assume it's the same sort of ear. It's quite flimsy though. But yeah, this is the first part of this little unboxing, which is G1. I'm really happy with this set. I just need to find a Spike now, which is going to be the difficult bit, because I know that Spike's probably going to cost almost as much as this whole thing costs. So for the next part of the video, we're also going to be looking at G1 My Little Ponies. But this time we have a little bit of a mystery box. Well, not really a mystery box. I ordered it. I should know what's in it. But this is like a load of accessories that have literally just arrived. And these should all be G1. I know some of them are handmade, but we'll have a little look and see what we can find. This had one specific item in it that made me really want to buy the lot, but there are several little accessories in here. So let's have a look at that. So she can't see that much because in the way, the first thing we have is this Muhusive playmat. This My Little Pony playmat. I don't know what year this is from. It's 1985. you're not going to be able to see very much of this because it is massive. It's actually, for some reason, bigger than I was expecting, but I'll show you what that looks like folded out maybe at the end. But that's a cool little playmat. And then we have a load of little accessories to go through. Disclaimer, I don't know what any of these go with really. So I'm going to add on the screen, like, when I find out. Wondering if I can prop the box up there. So yeah, the first thing we have is this, which I'm pretty sure goes to the what is it? The like hairstyling, like the crimp and curl hair salon. I'm pretty sure that this is the like the spinny tabley thing for that. So I don't have that set, but I have this bit of that set now. And then you can see we just have loads of random stuff. So we have one pony in here. I do know this pony. This is Rose Dust, one of the flutter ponies, obviously missing the wings. And I do already have this pony. But yeah, she's a cute enough little flutter pony. She's in pretty good condition as well. Obviously her hair's no longer pink. You can sort of see. You can't because the camera's not zooming in, but I can sort of see, like, you can see the pink roots, but the rest of it's white. But she should clean up really nicely. She won't clean up any nicer than the one I've already got on display. Because the one I've got on display still has pink hair, but she'll look relatively nice. And then we might as well, I suppose. So there were two accessories basically that made me buy this lot. And the first is this, which is, I've got this, if you're listening to this, this is like about Easter time. It'll be way after by the time I post it, but this is the little bunny outfit. I had hoped that it might still have the little friend in because it has a little thing that goes in the pocket. But this is the little baby. I love these little baby pony outfits, and I never seem to find them, or not for a price I'm willing to pay. Again, I'm a cheapskate, so, you know, a price I'm willing to pay is not a lot, but this adorable little bunny outfit is going to look so cute. Once I get a baby pony in it, I've got to wash it first because, yeah, they smell like they've been in somebody's shed for the past 20 years and they've got stains on. So I'm going to put these out on the washing line like a normal human being. But this is a little bunny outfit for a little baby pony. And then the other thing that I really wanted in the lot is this, because this is I hope, a bandana for one of the Big Brother ponies. And I only actually have one Big Brother pony, so, but the accessories, the like bandanas and the hats and stuff are always the bit that's hard to find, obviously. So I spotted this and was like, I spotted the bunny outfit and was like, want. And I love mystery lots anyway. And then I spotted this and was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is probably monetarily worth it as well then for the little bandana. And then the rest of it, some of it's pony, some of it's not. Don't know if this, oh no, I was going to say I don't know if this is pony. This has a Cindy tag in it, so it's still like 80s, if anyone collects Cindy dolls and knows what that is. I thought it looked pony, but yeah, it is Cindy, so not pony. I'll put it in the not pony side. I might as well get the big things out of the way, I suppose, because this is the like rockabye crib from the Lullaby Nursery. Looks broken to me because I'm pretty sure this is meant to be on it somewhere, but I already have this anyway, so it's just an extra little spare bit. There's another bit from the Lullaby Nursery as well. It looks like this is like the like overhang porch bit. Again, I've already got it, but at least it's pony. And then I suppose this definitely doesn't look pony. This Santa outfit. It's adorable though. Again, I don't know if it's like, it looks more homemade to me because the stitching's not, that's got to be homemade, hasn't it? But it's a really cute little outfit and it is pretty well made, so I might put that on a pony as well. And it even has like, you have like a little Santa hat with a little Santa beard, so even though this is not pony technically, it'll probably still live on, if it fits a pony, one of my ponies is going to be wearing a Santa outfit. This fell out, which is a flutter pony brush, and a flutter pony brush I don't have, so that's always nice. I don't know if it goes with Rose Dust or not. We've got this, which I'm pretty sure is Pony. I think this is like Sunday Stroll. I think I did a quick little Google because I think this is the like head bonnet to it as well. Yeah, and there's like a mini. We'll get to it. But yeah, there's like parts of Sunday Stroll in here, I think. So I think this may be actually officially Pony. Looks like it fits a pony either way. And then we've got that, which again looks sort of lacy, goes with that. And then because Sunday Stroll is one of those where it's like mother and baby. So there's two sets of the outfit. There's a big version and a little version. So there's also these, which I thought were maybe Sunday Stroll, but now I'm not sure. It's got a giant stain on it, but that should come off. But I'll add on the screen what they are when I find out. And then this one, which again looks ponyish, probably. Hopefully. Oh, that might be handmade actually, because that's got some rough stitching going on in there. This is obviously not pony. But again, like they're handmade, but they have Velcro on and stuff, so that's not as special, but it's some sort of pony. I don't know what that was meant to be. That's where the head would be, but I don't know what it's meant to be. Another bit of the Lullaby Nursery, I'm guessing. A bit I don't recognise. Or it could be from the other playset, the salon playset as well. Put it down like this now. And then this is homemade, I'm assuming, again. Or Cindy. Looks homemade though. Definitely not pony wear, that one. We have then a knitted little pony set, which is adorable. Also not pony, but so cute. And then we might as well get the other not pony, definitely not pony things out the way. Like these little leg warmers are obviously not pony. But then we have a couple of these little, are these like hair? Maybe some hair ties or something. You've got a ribbon, which is nice because I'm guessing this is going to be an original ribbon. And if it is, it's still very vibrant, so that's nice. This, which again is another sort of reason I bought the lot, because this is a fairy tale birds comb. And fairy tale birds, if you don't know, they're like sort of My Little Pony adjacent. They're not My Little Pony, but they fit very much into that 80s nostalgic, like My Little Pony, Care Bear, Keepers, you know, they will sort of go together. Like on my shelf they will live together because they all look the same. So this is a fairy tale bird's comb, which will go with my fairy tale bird, which was pretty nice because I've not got one of these combs before. We've then got a few bits from the Lullaby Nursery. We've got this whatever it's called soft toy. And we've got a load of pony nappies, which, I mean, is always good because, like, most of the a lot of the baby pony sets came with nappies and only have a couple of nappies. So a few more of my baby ponies can have nappies now. This, which goes over there with the not pony stuff. One of the little bear comb. A few more combs as well. This one, which I don't have. This is like the dark pink shooting star one. I don't have that, and I don't have this duck one either, which is really cool. And I do already have this comb, this little like a nappy, maybe homemade again, maybe doll related. We'll see. That is not pony. And then we have a bottle from the nursery. This, which I do not know if it is pony or not, and I don't know how it might. No, I just had a brief thing that it might be from the Dream Castle, but I don't think it is. I think it's too short. Well, it is too short, so don't know what this is. And then we have shoes, where we have one little leg warmer all on its own. This is from like the dance studio, I think. And then I was hoping we might get a full set of shoes, but it doesn't look like. Oh no, we have actually. We've got a full set of these little yellow shoes. And then we've got two of the white ones, which I don't mind pairs because you can put it on their front feet. But then only one of this big shoe. So yeah, this was a pretty good haul. There's a good amount of pony stuff in here. Like if I just show you we've got non-pony side. Obviously the playmat is pony. And then all of this stuff is also pony. So there was a good amount in here. So yeah, that is it for the G1 portion of this video. Hi guys, so welcome to the second part of this video, which is being filmed several weeks after the first, I'm not gonna lie. These guys have just been sitting waiting here for a while. But today we're going to be having a look at G2 and G3 boxed ponies. I've been having some really good luck on boxed ponies recently because I'm trying to get more for my collection. I'm not like an in-box collector, but I would like a few because I really like the packaging and I think it's a really cool piece of like My Little Pony history to have. So I managed to pick up, I've been on the lookout for G3 brand new in box for a long while now. And I haven't really, I'm very picky with like how much I'm willing to pay. Like I'm well aware that they're worth more than what I'm paying. Like they're worth more than I'm willing to pay for them. And they're not worth a huge deal, but I'm trying to get some before the prices go up because they're like 20-year-old toys now. So the price has got to go up soon. But I managed to find this lot of 5 for a really reasonable price. So, well, these 4 were together and then 1 separate. So these, I couldn't believe these hadn't sold. These were £8 each, which I think is a really good price. So we'll start off with pony number 1, which is Wind Drifter. All of these ponies I do already have out of the box, so I'm going to be leaving them in the box. But as I said, like I just really like the packaging. And it's so nostalgic for me of like, these are the ponies from when I was growing up. So like almost being really able to recreate the shops from when I was a kid. So we have Wind Drifter, which is one of the first ponies I got. Like, no, I didn't get her brand new. I got her at the car boot because that's where I got most of my ponies. So I never actually got her in the box. And then we have the back where it tells you a little bit about her. She likes flying kites. And that's about it. These really aren't very detailed. But her birthday's in September, same as me. Favorite colour's purple. She likes violets. So I'm not going to be taking these guys out of the box, but she's a really cute little pony. And next up we have, this is a jeweled pony, so this is slightly earlier. That girl's like 2006, I think, crystal design ponies were. It says 2005 on the box, but I'm pretty sure it was Butterfly Island was 2005 and that was 2006. But this is Friendship Board was like 2004. Yeah, it was really early. This is Gem Blossom, the jewel pony. I really like the jewel ponies. I have all of them apart from the like US exclusives. Any US collectors want to help me out? I've got UK exclusive ponies to trade. But this is another one that I got really early on in my collection. Again, secondhand. But mine has like, because I keep my childhood ponies, obviously, like they're the ones I have on display because they're the special ones and I don't want them to get mixed up with duplicates I've got over the years, but my one has really messed up hair. So this girl is like all neat and pristine in her box. And yeah, she's got a little bit more of a description on the back. That's a really cute picture. I love the G3 art style so much. But yeah, ponies are wonderful friends. They love to play together and have exciting adventures. And they're going to a magical ball where one special pony is named Best Friend of the Year. Gem Blossom knows so many jokes and riddles, she puts a smile on everyone's face. So, yeah. This girl, I picked up all the ones the seller had. I think they cottoned on a bit because these guys I bought for £8 each and then they had a second batch listed, but they were all 15 each, which they did sell. I didn't buy any of them because that was just a little bit too high for me. As I said, I'm not willing to pay a lot for them for some reason. And next up we have Merryweather on the diva pose, which is like the pose that as a kid was always the snooty ponies. And this again, another one that I had really early on. Like all of these I had really early on in my collection. And this is another Friendship Ball, so 2004. Merryweather knows how to make rainy days fun. She takes her pals puddle jumping. I don't know why, like, when I was a kid, this was always the pony that was, like the snooty one. And then the last one we have is, I was particularly happy to see this one, because this is one that I've really wanted in box, because this is Rainbow Swirl. And Rainbow Swirl, the one that is sitting on my shelf, was my first ever My Little Pony, and like my first ever foray into this world that 20 years later, here I am still collecting them. So this was like a birthday present for me when I was a kid, and I loved this pony. Luckily, I was really good with my ponies as a kid. Like, I kept the brushes, I kept the backing cards, I kept them in really good condition. I wasn't like filling them with sand and mud like some people were, or cutting all their hair off. But yeah, this girl, I was so happy that she was like one of the ones that I saw for sale. Because I think she's probably the only one that I would like pay the 15 quid for, because I did really want her in box again. And she can never decide about anything, apparently. Sometimes it's a wonderful thing. Yeah, again, the cute little box illustrations. I just love these boxes. They're so sweet. And then the last G3 I got, I was like, could not believe. This was separate. This was a different seller. And this is a pony I do not have. I'm still not going to take her out the box. But this is the Target exclusive Dozy Dotes, which these girls, like the Target exclusives and that, like, I don't have barely any of them because you don't see them in the UK for sale very often. And I'm not that into collecting My Little Pony that I'm willing to pay the shipping from the US. So I was really happy with this gal. I just need to find out the packaging now. And I love like the Easter egg shaped. I miss when My Little Pony used to do, like, they did it up into a G3 doing these like Christmas themed, like Halloween themed, Easter themed ponies. And then they stopped doing it in G4, and I don't really know why. Obviously it wasn't popular enough, but this would have just been like such a good present for a kid, like on Easter, instead of an egg, or as well as an egg, you get a pony as well. And Dozy Dotes is heading outdoors now the winter snow has finally melted. Maybe she'll gather a few colourful blossoms and put them in her hat for an extra special look. So I was really happy with this gal. So that's the G3s, and now we're going to move on to a G2 new in box, which I never really collected G2. Like, I had a few as a kid, but traumatic story alert, my mum made me give them all away because she was sure they weren't My Little Ponies. So I'm still getting over that, because I had a lot of them because I was like a child in the early 2000s, so there were still a lot of the 90s ponies hanging around. But she thought they weren't My Little Ponies, so I had to give them to charity. But I have got a small collection going again. I don't know if it's just because I find like G4.5 and G5 so ugly that I'm now beginning to appreciate G2, who I always thought were like the ugliest ponies ever. But I haven't had any in box yet, and I was really surprised to win this. I put a bid in. This was like an eBay auction, and I put a bid in thinking I'll get outbid, but that's fine because I do it all the time and get outbid, and it's fine. And I didn't get outbid. So for like £9, I got this brand new in box, like late 90s. 97 it says on the back, so probably 98. And this is one of the Magic Motion ponies. This is Moon Shadow. They had this weird, like, I don't know exactly what her gimmick is. It does actually say push her tail and she nods her head. So I do have a couple of other gimmicky ones, not this one specifically, that like wag their tails and stuff. So that's why it looks a bit odd, because the plastic, they use two different sorts of plastic that have like aged at different colours. I think that's probably the original plastic and that's aged, which I don't really know if there's a way to reverse that sort of aging. But I'm not planning on taking her out of the box anyway. So yeah, this is like, I don't have any G2 accessories, so these are my first G2 accessories, first G2 in box. And I can totally see myself getting more of these ponies. Like, I really am starting to get into them, which is good because there's not that many compared with like G1 and G3, which are the main ones I collect. But you can see on the back, like, welcome to Ponyland, and all the other ponies that are available in the line. Like, see, I'm in trouble with these guys because I really am starting to like them a lot. I do have quite a few already, but I only have the ponies. I don't have any of the accessories, so this could be an ongoing issue if I find any more for a good price. But yeah, that was my little inbox haul that I thought I'd share with you.